So on our tour around the Edinburgh Festivals, we're now standing outside the Scottish Storytelling Centre. This is the world's first purpose-built centre for storytelling. Again, you may ask, why is this happening in Edinburgh? Well, it's because the oral tradition is very strong in Scotland. Telling stories, especially in cold, dark nights when people gather around a fire, they like to tell ancient myths and ancient legends. And we found that this is similar all around the world. For example, the outsider. Somebody who visits your town or your village comes with maybe a secret. And through the secret and through spreading knowledge, the outsider brings wisdom to the wider community. This is a way in which communities have through the centuries valued the outsider. And it's something that we're very keen on keeping alive in Scotland. The idea that the visitor, the outsider, is a welcome guest and we should treat them well. And this idea of growth and development through challenges, through obstacles, how we overcome them, is the same the world over in legends and myths. And it's beautiful to hear these stories being told by others, and then in your own mind, you're hearing the resonances coming to the fore. And maybe you hear your own parents' voice telling you those same stories years ago when you were a child. So we wanted to keep this notion alive, that we share common stories around the world. So each year the Storytelling Festival that takes place around the October-November period, around Halloween in the UK calendar, brings peoples and nations together from around the world to tell their stories. And we've recently had storytellers from India, from Japan, from Brazil. And the more they tell their stories, the more we realize that we've got so many things in common, that it's actually not our differences that we should be talking about, but our similarities. So by keeping the whole storytelling tradition alive, we're actually keeping the human condition alive. And so it makes a lot of sense, therefore, for the oral tradition in Scotland to be inspiring the world through the world's first purpose-built centre for storytelling.